Hello and welcome to Finding Aiur, Season 2, Episode 3. I'm Zenador, and my co-caster, as usual, is JRS Omega.
I'm a disembodied voice.
Hello and welcome to Finding Aiur, forgot to turn the mute. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to get into our first game, and I need to invite my co-caster to a party, apparently. And we'll get started then. So this game is going to be on Echo LE. It is one of the newer maps to the map pool. And yeah. Let's see. Anything else I should mention about it? It's a pretty sensible map. The rocks can be broken down over here, so that the coolant tower can be broken down into debris, so that there's only one entrance to the third. So it makes the third very easy to take for any party, really. So I mean, this is just a healthy map for a good macro game without the giant size of, say, Deadwing, where you can just go to 2-hour games. Anyways, maybe I'll introduce our first player.
Alright, spawning in the bottom right, the red Protoss, ADX Esports Communities, Zenador.
And spawning in the top left, the blue Protoss, Mikey-san.
What if it's a pun?
Anyways, Zenador has put his pylon down and sent his probe across, so we're going to see some sort of Protoss cheese or annoyance, because otherwise there would be no reason for this probe to be leaving so early. It could be anything from cannon rush to okay, not a cannon rush. Looks like it's probably just going to be a gas steal then.
Yep. It's a classic Zenador gas steal.
Well, he only gets one, so that's not too bad for Mikey-san. He got this around on the probe at the last possible moment. So it's just going to be a single gas steal. This placement will tell Zenador the exact timing of the other gas. It's not... I think Zenador would have liked to actually steal the other gas if he was only going to get one gas. And the reason being, as it is closer to pylons and tech, it would give him better vision. As it is, he will know exactly the mining conditions of his opponent for gas. And yeah. Mikey-san is going to keep this probe out over here, and that's just probably gonna put down a pylon later, whenever that will be. He's also getting himself a forge. I imagine that's to clear this gas geyser. And Xenodor has taken his second gas. However, he has not fully saturated his first gas, so he's on 5 probes mining gas. That's probably not what he meant to do, but Xenodor has these weird gas timings, so I wouldn't guarantee that. Anyways, cannon goes down, the Stalker is out and attacking the gas geyser that was stolen. Twilight is on the board for Xenodor, so that probably means DTs. I say probably because Xenodor does also go for charge and blink, so Twilight with him means could mean anything, but he favors the Dark Shrine, and there it goes. Now with the gas geyser gone, Mikey-san can take his gas. Finally, at 6 minutes. He is set up for a 4-gate, which is the correct response to a single gas steal. He did not need this forge and cannon, though. That was wasteful. So because he invested basically 300 minerals into static defense, that is like 3 zealots he won't have for this engagement, and Xenodor is going to have to defend against a delayed 4-gate with no real strength behind it. He cancels his expansion because he realizes, oh, this is a 4-gate. He probably should have realized that earlier, but he'll be fine given circumstances. Or he should be fine, I should say. He has a force field available, and he does put it down at the correct time, severing off some of the forces. He loses the sentry, which is not what he wants. But he is turning out an immortal, and he has the DT at home. So while this is looking... while for a moment it wasn't ideal for Xenodor, the DT really saved Xenodor a lot of work. So, I mean, all he needed was that one force field. It buys him the time for that DT, and he can defend safely. Behind this, he has his own DT on the other side of the map, or another DT on the other side of the map. And it's going to go into the main and realize that, oh, I can't really do much here, because there's a photon cannon. It will get a probe, and then... okay, it will get 2 probes, and I think it will not... no, the mothership core will take care of it. It's still in vision of the... okay, so that aggression is dealt with. And Xenodor is going to expand at the same time as his opponent. And he'll be content to just sit at home, because he knows that he's invested less into this aggression than Mikey-san has, and is slightly ahead. With better tech. So... at this stage of the game, Xenodor has his Robo, he has his Twilight, he has his Dark Shrine, and he has 3 gateways, and he is taking his opponent while his opponent just has 4 gateways and a forge. So, in the long run, Xenodor should be able to get the better composition for their next engagement, and they are still on even... Xenodor is going to snipe this or try to snipe this Cyber. He will get it, and he will pick up and get out. Yeah, Zenidor is really annoying to play against because he does stuff like that. If you guys are wondering where he learned that from, he did not learn that from a Protoss. Aiur's MMA is also known for sniping tech like that. Of course, he does it with Medivacs, but the concept is the same. So he comes home with those DTs and turns it into an Archon, and I mean, at this point, he has 2 Immortals and an Archon, so like, while Mikey-san is vastly ahead in, well, actually he's behind. What? Oh, Zenidor got another Immortal. This looks scary, how many Stalkers Mikey-san has, but as for army supply, they're actually still even, because Zenidor has more cost-efficient stuff. And, yeah, he's gonna get himself another Archon, I imagine. As he got 2 more DTs. Zenidor is getting more gateways. So this brings him up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateways so far. Is he gonna get any more, or is he? Okay. He's happy with 6 gateways. He hasn't turned these 2 into warp gates, which is okay. There he goes. And neither of them have upgrades, even though both of them have a forge. However, Zenidor has started +1 attack, and Mikey-san is almost done with his +1 shields and is getting his +1 armor. So very defensive positioning, or attacking out of Mikey-san. And Zenidor is going to pick off a probe or something to that effect. He's going to check the 3rd. Realize there is no 3rd. He'll check 1 3rd location. He knows the other one. He has a pylon there. Duh. So he doesn't have to check the other one. He's gonna warp in from over there. He'll actually engage his army in the middle and force a recall, as well as a photon overcharge. And does Zenidor have blink? He does have blink. So Zenidor is going to blink up. He will blink back down. So he chips away at the shields over here. He blinks back down. And the photon overcharge has expired here. So he's just going to engage this. They're on even Immortals. Zenidor blinks to the side to let his charge lots in, and that's going to force Mikey-san to back up. Zenidor is still sort of not really focus firing, but his army supply is vastly in his favor. He kills the Cyber again. And he gets another Immortal, so keeping the Immortal count even. Charge lots come into the fray. The Archon is doing a lot of work too, so basically Zenidor is now able to clean up Mikey-san's army. And I think Mikey-san is frustrated.